Hello, and welcome to another video. So in today's video, we're gonna have a little fun today. I was hoping to show you guys a facial in this video as well. I just really want us to get into practice of, if you can't do it at home because you can't afford to do it in a different way, go ahead and do that. It's okay to have a relaxing time by yourself at home and not spend all your coins, okay? The products go further, girl, you have more fun, okay? And you can be your own customer service representative. You can treat yourself well. You guys know I have worked for quite some time as a massage therapist, and I noticed that a lot of people who come in for services don't look like me, okay? And there's a reason for that, price point, but also the quality of service. So I do a lot of things at home. I'm not really big on like certain products. I just like to find whatever works. And I'm not telling you that anything in this video is going to work for you. I'm just having a little fun. I got a little time, as you can see. But there is a few products that I do want to show you that you might want to grab, okay? And you know everything's on sale right now. So without further ado, let's get started with today's video. So as we can see, I have here my clown wig, and I absolutely love it. I wore my hair yesterday in like a little... I'm about to show you, okay? Because what I planned to do was like do a video when I show you all the hairstyles, but I really don't do many hairstyles, okay? So this is what I did. I put some water, a little jam on the edges of my hair, and then I gathered it all like this. I didn't used to be able to do this. I gathered it all like this. I took this little scrunchie right here, and I did like this. Okay, and then with the water and all that kind of stuff, I just literally rolled it up on my hair like this, and then it kind of slicked down the edges like that. It was real cute. I wore this to work yesterday. I love these scrunchies because as you can see, there's no hair on there. Nothing's pulling. These are the little satin ones. I used to do the same hairstyle with this, and this is like afro. It's like marketed to like an afro ponytail. Girl, this pulls. It still got hair in here for the last time I pulled my hair, okay? This pulls all kind of strands. So I stopped using this, but when my hair was shorter, in order to gather it all up, I had to use this. These, my favorite. They stretch wider. They're not like this one. I like this one too, but this one will only work for like a pigtail type of situation because it doesn't stretch as wide. This one right here, stretch wide, okay? Go ahead and get you one of those. So here we are. This is what my hair looks like. I don't like to keep my hair like this because I get single strand knots. Like this piece of hair right here will knot up with this hair and then make a little bitty knot. So I don't like to leave my hair like this. I do enjoy sleeping with my hair like this though. Feels very good. I love my little clown wig. So I showed you this product in another video when I was talking about wearing your hair like this, girl, to the interview, telling me they didn't want to hire me. So we're going to use this product today, even though I have not done a wash and go on my hair in a very long time. When I first went natural, so can we do a little, we got time. If you don't want to watch it, girl, don't watch it. When I first went natural, I would always wear my hair short. I never really wore my hair like, by the time my hair got to this length, I had buzzed it off my head. Except that time I had like the really big green afro. Remember the video, the first video? Had all that hair and I cut it off. That was the longest I had let my hair grow. I've been cutting my hair since high school. I remember when I graduated, I had the one side, and it's not because I saw Cassie do it. I had the one side of my hair shaved off because the school that I went to said you couldn't wear a mohawk. So in order to get around it, I just shaved off one side of my hair. So I never really liked hair on my head. But now that I'm getting older, I mean, I can dig it. It's easier to do when your hair is longer, like nice style. So that's where we find ourselves right now. So with that being said, when I first went natural and I let my hair grow, I would do like wash and go styles. I mean, Eco Style was literally my best friend. Eco Style and Aussie. This was before like social media and people like, oh, that product's not good. It was before all that. Okay, I just did what worked. And what worked was wash my hair. Every 2 days I wash my hair because the job that I had to slick my hair back because they made us wear hats. Okay, you couldn't walk up in there like this. You could not walk up in the energy company. I'm talking, you know, HP, BP, Exxon. You couldn't walk up in there like this. I'm sorry. So with all that being said, I never diffused my hair though. When I used to wear my hair in the wash and go style, I just used to let it shrink up on my head. It doesn't quite look like this when you do a wash and go, but I never used this. I never used the blow dry either, just let it air dry. So we're gonna try this out today, and I'm kind of excited about that. Let's see the product lineup. If it's not broken, I'm simply not gonna try to fix it. This right here, until further notice, this is my favorite shampoo. Until it stops working, it's gonna be my favorite shampoo. Very moisturizing, I love it. This is not a clarifying shampoo. This is like a moisturizing shampoo, okay? I will use this for my second wash. I always wash my hair twice because one, I have low porosity hair, and two, I like to keep my scalp very clean. My scalp likes to be very clean, so there's that. Most people's scalp like to be very clean. Some of y'all just somehow have gotten away or wash your hair once every 3 months. I don't know how. How you doing that? Can I also tell you, one of the times that I cut my hair, you see it in that first video that I did like this, my hair was very sensitive, like around the hairline, okay? And I have learned that that's from like a dirty head. Like literally the hair follicle is at capacity with just grease and gels and all kind of stuff, and it literally is painful. I no longer have that problem because I wash my hair frequently. When I first started this journey of like frequently washing my hair, I started using green tea, and if I have time, like if I feel like doing it, I still do steep tea for my hair wash routine, and it works out beautifully. You don't always need medications and special shampoos and stuff like that. Most of the time, it's really that you just need to pay more attention to your scalp and wash your hair more frequently. And a lot of us curly hair girls, we don't like to wash our hair frequently because it takes time. I don't get the idea of not wanting to spend time on yourself, okay? Yes, every now and then maybe you have somewhere to go real quick and you don't have the time to do it, but once you learn a routine, schedule it out. Like I knew last week that today was the day that I was gonna be able to do my hair. I did my daughter's hair. I recorded for you guys 2 days ago. So these things I schedule out. So I don't say things like, I don't have time. That's why you got a rat's nest on your head, okay? Because this is gonna take time. Her hair took 2 hours, but that's because I was doing it. So I don't know how long this is going to take to do. But with that being said, here is, I'm sorry, we're ranting, but I miss doing this. First shampoo, really love it. Here's the second one, which is Power Wash. It's not, I don't really love it. It's just nice. It's not bad. So that's why it's still in the lineup. It's not like, you know, what do they say, anything to write home about? It's not. I could replace it with a better clarifying shampoo if I did have one. It is nourishing to the hair too. Like I don't feel like my hair is extremely stripped after I use this. But I go back and forth between these two. This is the T-Sal Therapeutics shampoo for scalp buildup and control, and it's by Neutrogena. I like this too. Again, it's not like, I notice it doesn't leave it has salicylic acid in this too. It doesn't leave my hair as like moisturized feeling as this, but it works really good to clean the scalp. And then I just go back in it with this, okay? I haven't tried to use this standalone other than the first time because it did leave my hair feeling a bit dry, and I don't want that. So that's what I'm going to use for the shampoos. Conditioner, I have been keeping the conditioners on my hair. So other than the shampoo process, I don't like condition my hair and then wash it off anymore. I feel like my hair performs better when I keep the product on my head. So I showed you guys this already. Fix my hair, the curl maintenance, I am completely out of it. So I've got to use up all of these. I've just been using them as like keeping them on my hair because I really believe it's the same formula, okay? The product look the same, smell the same, act the same. I think it's the same, okay? I looked at the ingredients, and it looks like the ingredients from this product and the other product are just, they look out of place a little bit. And maybe that does mean you should wash it out. I don't know. But until it bothers me, I'm just going to keep on with this. So I have this product out. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I like a gel wash and go, even though you could. Some people like to use foam. Foam. I'm not about to do all this work for a foam hold, okay? So I'm not going to be using foam. This Do Not Shrink Gel, I used it before and it wasn't, you see how much is in there? It wasn't like, it smells nice. It wasn't impeccable. The only reason I bought it because I like the other stuff in the line, but I'll see if I'll use this one. I've always used Eco Style Gel. The olive oil one, the green one, is my favorite one. But I haven't used gel in my hair literally in years. This gel in my hair in years. So I've had this for a while, and I'm just gonna go ahead and try to use it up. Okay, so I think we're gonna use this one. I also have this product. This performs very well, but it doesn't, I don't think it will perform well with another product, especially something this voluminous, like something this heavy. I don't think that this product will perform well with it. And they're not giving this away, but I know that this will make a good wash and go. So let's wash up my hair and I'll be right back. Right, so I have a few tips for itchy scalps, and I'm going to show you a few shampoos while I follow my first tip, and that is when you work the shampoo, let it sit on your hair just a little bit to kind of like break down all the oils and greases and stuff like that. I know this might sound, don't get offended when I say this, but you know, like when you wash a dog, if you ever washed a dog before and they're like out playing, or you know, like how they do the cleanup for the ducks, you need to let their product kind of like sit on there so they can do what it's supposed to do, especially if you're using like a medicated shampoo or something like that. Don't just be so quick to wash it out, so they can actually do the job that it's saying. So after you work it in, I like to focus especially up here, because if I add any other product to my hair, it's usually at the front and definitely at the back. And definitely, girl, the center, okay? So that's the motion I like to do with that clarifying shampoo. I like to do this action right here, like a little scrub-a-dub-a-dub in the center there. I'm not really focused on if my hair is getting tangled or whatever. That's why I'm gonna detangle it. So while this is sitting, let's go really quickly. One of the shampoos I like for itchy scalp is the one that I have in right now, which is the T-Sal. I have also tried this one. I showed it to you in a video. It's like a little bar soap. It says for itchy scalp. I liked it, but I haven't used it honestly since then because it wasn't like incredibly special. I used the other ones in the little box that I showed you. Honestly, I didn't like the shampoo. I didn't like the way the shampoo performed, so I probably won't be using it again, and I'm glad I bought a simpler. I also have used this. I like it. It's okay. Didn't irritate my scalp. Things that like got rid of the itch, I would say, one, washing my hair more frequently, using the shampoo that I'm using right now, or clarifying shampoo in general. I use this one as well. It's Iso Plus. You probably remember it back in the day. Girl, you go to the hair store, it says $3.99 because nobody knows about this. We used to use it when we used to perm my hair, but it said one of the claims that it makes is restores pH balance. So sometimes the itchiness of the scalp is because the pH of the scalp is off. This works really good as like a clarifying shampoo. Definitely would go in after with like a moisturizing shampoo, but you could try this out too if you have itchy scalp. If you have itchy scalp, it might not just be that you need to get like a medicated shampoo, like from the doctor medicated. Oftentimes I find you better use that as like the last resort, because if that stops working, then where are you going to go from there? So just kind of like play around with things. I know it costs a bit of money to play around with different shampoos. Just take your time, and if anything, girl, just use water and tea. It'll work for you, promise. This is another line. I've tried this. I know for some people this works for. My sister actually told me about the shampoo. Honestly, I don't like the shampoo. It doesn't really work that well on my hair. If I am, let's say my hair is starting to itch, like I said, I like to wash my hair once a week, right? Let's say I'm going like leading into 2 weeks, but I haven't found the time to sit here or shampoo, detangle, and all that kind of stuff. Like I'm working. I do certain things to help to like alleviate that itch, because I don't want to sit there and be scratching and like damaging my scalp, right? So one of the things I told you I use is witch hazel or sea breeze. I like witch hazel the best. Sometimes you actually need to go in and like grease your scalp, you know, like you grease your legs and stuff like that, because they're ashy and sometimes dry. Sometimes your scalp needs that. I don't believe in overdoing it, but especially if you're gonna wash your hair soon, maybe you just need to put a little oil, a little grease on your scalp. That's one of the things. I haven't found an oil that performs better than the other one. I have this one right here, which is probably the one that I grabbed for the most, which is just the Aunt Jackie's one. I also have the Camille Rose one, which I haven't used that one in a while. Grease, like Blue Magic grease works good too. This is another thing that I use, like if my hair is itchy. I know that it says for braids, but it also says prevents dry, itchy scalp. My hair is itching in the place of like witch hazel or sea breeze. I'll spray this, especially in the center there, work it in, and it alleviates the itch. Okay, so I do like this. This also still works, girl. All these years it's still going strong. However, all these years, they say $11.99, baby. They did not come to play. $11.99, and all three of these are the medicated version. This does work. You do not need much of it, especially, girl, if you just grease the center of that scalp. Okay, don't overdo it though. So let me go wash this out my hair. You don't need to see my second wash. I'll be back. All right, I'm all done. Now, after washing it, I just did that first shampoo because it actually felt really good after that. Did I mention that shampoo was fragrance free? The T-Sal one. So I'm just using my little hair towel. I'm gonna wring her out. We went to the little the Korean day spa, and they had a little thing like this, and they tied the hair in like a little ponytail all the way up here, like just the top there. I'm gonna try to find one of those, but until then, I bought this from Five Below, and I like to use it on my hair. So here we are. Let's get started with this, okay? Let's get started. It's really nice, and I really hate to waste a wash day. I would hate to waste a good wash day like this on a wash and go, but I should just go ahead and put this in twist, because I'm gonna have to wash my hair again. You know what? It's all good. This feels really good though. My hair feels good. It's probably, like I said, it has a lot more to do with the routine that I've been sticking to than one particular product. So let's just go in with the Eco Style. Girl, I'm scared. You know what? Let's do this first. Okay, I can't. So let me just stop right here. This is what it's looking like. And I guess the diffuser, I would just kind of pull it out like this and blow dry. I could even take my regular blow dryer and just kind of blow dry that part straight and then leave this piece. But you saw that single strand knot. So I'm gonna keep it in my hair, and I don't know. Me and the wash and go we don't really go no more. Now, if I'm honest with you, I was looking for a way to jump out of this process at every point in time, because I really wasn't sure how I would like my hair in the end, and I hate to waste a good wash day. The last time, like I said, I used Eco Style gel, it's been a few years. It just left my hair very dry, but I also didn't have as good as of a regimen in place. So keep that in mind. Also, if you're looking at my hair and you'd be like, girl, my hair would never do that with those products, please know that there's some hairstyles that I would like to wear as well, or like that I like the way they look, that my hair doesn't do either. So let's step away from the comparison each other's hair, and like, if you can learn from somebody and learn from their style, then learn from their I mean, their style, like their hairstyle. If you guys have similar textures, then learn from it. If you don't, like, just move on. Same thing with growing hair and things like that. Some people have, you know, lower density hair, higher density hair. Like, let's just learn to like what it is that we have. If you can learn from this video, learn from it. If you can learn anything, maybe it's consistency, and a regimen really does help your hair to grow. Look how much my hair has grown, and I've actually come to like the process of doing my hair, which I was not necessarily, I didn't think that that would happen. So this did take longer, I felt like, than my normal style, and I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. So that was kind of annoying me, but I stuck with it for the sake of this video, and I'm just telling you right now that I did like it in the end. Take the diffuser at this point. See, we're looking cute. We're looking a little bouncy. Okay, we're looking a little bouncy. That's cute. Girl, I haven't done my hair like this in so long. Let's see. Again, to not put some sort of moisturizer on the back part of this hair, girl, is asking for trouble. Because that Eco Styler gel is going to fry it and dry it. I also want to address this kind of weird sentiment, and that's people say, like, let's say you do a big chop, right? You cut all your hair off and you say, you know what, when my hair gets longer, then I'll do X, Y, and Z. I want to tell you something that I had to realize after like the third or fourth big chop. That's a lie. You learn how to do your hair, you learn your regimen, you learn how to create a routine, you learn how to love what your hair looks like. You learn how to put love into this process of growing your hair. Something like a little flower bed. If you think about it like that, like gardening, if you think about your hair that way, you learn that process. You don't just all of a sudden have long hair and then love to do hair. No, you get long hair, your hair grows, it thrives. Whatever is thriving for your hair, it begins to do that when you begin the process of taking care of it. And you can only take care of something that you love. Okay? Just want you to think about that. That's all. All right, so I can already tell this side is giving me a little puff-tastic. And I don't know if you can see, but how that product is kind of clumping up. I hope it's not doing that on my hair, which it looks like it is. Okay, but I said we're gonna do wash and go, so we're gonna try it out. It's I can't really see back there. I might pull out my other mirror so I can see what's going on. As a matter of fact, let me do that. Okay, so for the most part, it's looking good. It's just some of the products are a little clumpy. Let's hope we can dry that out. So here is the blow dryer, the bed head blow dryer. I have not opened it. Oops. Sorry. I've been eyeballing this thing for a few months. I'm just, again, not in the business of purchasing stuff that I don't need or that I'm not going to use, okay? So let's just see. And I have like, I've showed you guys the blow dryer videos. I have like 4 blow dryers. 2 of which I really like. So this is cute. I really like the colors. Look at it. It's so big. It's so big. Okay. Just You know, bed head always makes cute stuff anyway. Let's see here. That's cute. Okay, and then you just kind of put this in place. Now this does feel a little cheap. Okay, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. I don't know if their goal is to get you to buy another attachment because it didn't broke off, but it does feel like cheap plastic. Come on now. Is it clip in maybe? Okay, clips in. There we go. All right, here we are. I know that the best way to go about it is kind of do this motion. So let's do that. Let's try hot. So here's the fun. This is cute. They like, which I like because it's not easy for them to like move when you're using it. It just kind of rolls up like that. So I'm gonna put it on hot and then put it on low. So I don't really see how that's supposed to help with shrinkage. Let's try this out. Let's do a little something. Hold on. I got my Baby Bliss. Told you guys I got this from Ross. Very good blow dryer. Very powerful. Very good. So let's do this. Because my goal here is to get it like this. Let's go high. Okay, so that's better. Yeah, that's better as far as stretching is concerned. Remember what I told you in that wig video? Like, if I'm gonna sit here and spend 30 minutes combing in a wig, I might as well do that to my own hair because this is definitely taking a bit. So let's do that to both sides. I would rock with that. Okay, I would rock with that. I would rock with that. Girl, I haven't done this in a long periodically time. It is burning my neck, but that's okay. So then I would just go back. Girl, I really like that. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, okay? Girl. So let's go back in here. Girl, my husband's gonna love this. He likes when I wear my curly hair, but my curly hair be letting me down sometimes. Cause you see how long this is taking. It said wash and go. Now have I washed and gone yet? I'm still here. Ain't no wash and no go now. So let's try to see how we're gonna do this for the middle piece. Just kind of hold it down, P-O-P, and then okay, I really like that. So we've got those done. I've never worn my hair like this before. So I guess then, you keeping track of the time, girl? Now we can go back in with this and kind of like dry the curls without disrupting the pattern. I think that's what this is actually for. So let's. All right, so here we are, second side. I haven't blow dried it yet. I did try out this product. I didn't really like the way that worked out. I tried the Honey Hydrate mixed with the gel. Didn't like the way that was going. And the reason why I tried something new is because I see these little like clunky white pieces in there, but it still feels very moisturized. So we're just gonna go with it and see how this turns out. Because if it doesn't turn out right, we're still gonna wear it, okay? All right, so here is finished product. I'll put how long it's taken this on the screen. I feel like if I was braiding my hair, I would have been done by now, and I'm still not done. So at this point, maybe I could like take the diffuser and go through it. I'm not liking the way it's styled though. I don't know. Let's I also don't want to touch it too much, right? No, maybe get the scissors and cut that bang now. I like that. Okay, let's let it grow on me. Here we are. All right, so I'm kind of sort of done. I just found a really big bobby pin, which I think that looks cute. That's cute. If we could just kind of like bobby pin this over here too. But this one, I guess I'm gonna have to buy me some big bobby pins. I did buy these. Oops. But I don't know if this is gonna get me the same effect. Okay, that's cute. Girl, we got something going here. I think we done found a new hairstyle. Praise God. Okay, I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna put these all around and then I'm gonna blow dry the top part again. See, we just discovering over here. Instead of doing what I usually do, which is just braid it down. Can't say this is, like I said, taking less time than braiding, but that's cute. No? And if I pull this, maybe, hold on. Pull this down right here. One more. Perfecto. I love it. So let's do a little blow dry. Perfect. So that's going to naturally stretch itself out here just because I've extended it with the bobby pins. And I kind of put them all the way around there. I still got shrinkage with the hair, but that's just kind of how it goes. I have an errand to run really quickly, and then I'll do my facial when I get back. If not, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.